Hey everyone, I'm really excited about this. I don't know why. It's not like you're going to be like, I don't know, you may love it too. My desk, I'm so sorry. I have this little bitty space I'm working in right now. I'm trying to get this order and all of a sudden everything just got down to here. So I apologize for this terrible mess, but look what we have. Aren't they cute? They're like little, I don't know. Are they specimen things? But they're little charms. And I love them. Well, there's nothing on the back of that one. Okay, I thought it went all the way through, but it doesn't. I did sew on it, and I'm gonna, now that I see there's nothing there, I'm gonna have to stamp something. Can't believe there's nothing there. Anyway, let me continue on. And this one, and I'm not sure you can tell, that's like see-through. You probably can't tell like that. Let me get a white piece of paper. Sorry. This is the Christmas. That's the reason this desk is a mess. Can you see that they're holes with the inking? I know that's kind of a bad shot. But anyway, there's a little charm. I showed that one. This one, isn't it cute? Oh, there we go. Well, I think I get it, and then I turn. There we go. See that little flower, and it cute? That's a bow bunny stamp. I'll show you the thing that they came in. Thank you, Dee, you sweet, sweet lady. This is what they are. Bow bunny bouquet stamp. Looks like she got it at Hobby Lobby. Doesn't have a number. If it does, I don't see it. Oh, well, that's probably not it. But anyway, just has all these little tiny flowers in it. I love it. And then also, before I get started on this, aren't they cute though, these little charms? And you can see that that's see-through too, all of these. They started out, I was going to make some tabs, and this is what happened. But I also want a huge, huge shout out to Karen. Look what she sent me. I am so happy. I have, and the thing is, what I'm making today, I really couldn't use it, but I did anyway on some things just because I really wanted to use it. She's an awesome friend and subscriber, and she comes to she's wonderful. She has some of my journals. She is wonderful. I can't say thank you enough, Karen. But she knew that in my video I had said I didn't have a thing to do the edge, and I was doing it with scissors, and she sent me this. And not just that, but look, and I know this isn't about Happy Meal, but seriously, this is the best thing. Look, I didn't even know they made such things. This is called Hobby Tips. And, I'm always saying I can't find the Q-tip to get down in the little circle of a tag or whatever. She sent these. Isn't that like the coolest thing ever? And you use them to ink with. They're called Hobby Tips. That's so cool. And I'm dropping stuff in the floor. And there was more things that I absolutely love, and they will be shown at another time. I was feeling so bad because Noelle with I'm going to say it wrong. I'll put it on the screen. I think it's Pretty Sassy Creations, because I always say it wrong because I have a hard time saying it for some reason. And I'm keeping this right by this goes in my stamps that I love basket, even though it's not a stamp. Anyway, Noelle sent me this huge, huge, wonderful Happy Mail, and I, to this day, still have not been able to go through it all. I use bits and pieces, and I know she probably sees it. This one has a little rusty bulb pin on it. I don't sell those because sometimes I leave them in the solution too long to get the color I want, and it kind of weakens them, so I don't put them in my shop. But there they are. Aren't they cute? I love them. And they're so easy. Let's make one real quick. One or two. Who knows? So, you know what? I have this paper here. because I was trying to, oh my gosh, listen. I followed this tutorial. I watched it over and over. I even went back after this mess happened because I thought I misunderstood something. I didn't misunderstand. That is what the tutorial was, and I'm not gonna, mouth anybody or tell what it was, but if you are watching a laminating tutorial and you think to yourself, that does not sound right, it's probably not. And it, anyway, it got jammed up, and long story short, here's what I did, and it's a mess, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. And I'm wondering if I can just make some of these things out of it. It's awful big, so it would have to be, we may do a pocket or something out of that another time. Anyway, let me focus. I'm sorry. See, that's what happens. I get so off track. But I have this other piece of my jelly print. I want to try one with that. I also want to do one with this because that was also part of the laminating mess that I did. And, oh, I'm so sad. Might be able to peel that off. This was my Italian paper. Oh, gosh. That's just tearing my heart out to have to do that right there. So I'm probably not going to do that. I'm going to cut the side off that's doesn't have any laminate on it and try to move forward and pretend this didn't happen. I'm sure I'll figure out something to do with it, but it did make me terribly, terribly sad. Okay, so basically just made a little tiny, and I hate tiny. I am not a tiny person. Fiddly really bothers me. I'm not good at it. But here's a good size. I'm just folding this in half. And you can either cut it, or if you have punches, paper punches, that's what I used because it was easy. And there's nothing says I can't use a good punch, right? Probably right in the face. Okay, so this one I have another idea for. This one here, I'll show you how I did all of those. I'm going to take my paper punch, if I can find it. I really, this desk is so embarrassing right now. I can't even believe. Horrible. Well, that's a shame because here's the deal. When you can't do a tutorial because you can't find your crap, that's a problem. There it is. Okay, so it's a 7/8 inch square. That's what this is. It's from EK Success. Again, I did not buy this new. Don't know where it came from other than I can tell you what's on it. And that's everything that I've read to you. So I'm just going to guesstimate and punch a square. And I'm keeping these because I mean, they have to have a purpose too. I just don't know what it is yet. And again, you don't have a punch, you can do that with a cutter of some sort. So I'm going to even this up because I didn't do a very good job of getting that in there even. So that looks better. So then I just took some packaging. This was extra laminate I had from a mess. So let's get some packaging. I've said that's what I used. I need to use that, don't I? Okay, so here's a piece. I'll cut that out. In case you don't have laminate, I'll show you that the laminate or the packaging is just as good. So I'm trying to decide if I want to leave this clear or put something in the middle of it. Ooh, that might be kind of neat, like this ledger page. And I'm going to color this. I don't know what color. And I'm sandwiching this ledger page. Sandwich it in there. I'm leaving some edge so I'll have room to glue and I can always trim off. So I think this would work like with anything really. It doesn't have to be alcohol markers, which that's what I've used, alcohol markers. I'm going to cut a little bit of this off. A little bit tall for my window. There we go. I wanted those numbers to be in there. I think they look cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my alcohol marker. And you don't have to leave it sandwiched in there. That's really unnecessary. But I am just, these are called Hoo-Hoo, H-U-H-U markers. And I don't know. I can't tell you if they're good or not because I have not tried any other kind. I just got these myself because I knew that I wanted some. So I bought them from Amazon. And I haven't even, you know, watched tutorials or done anything yet to find out how to keep from streaking or any of the good stuff. I just, you know, went to town with doing the things. So I'm going to color both sides. And I'm actually going to do them different colors. So I don't know why. I guess so it looks different when it's in the package. Maybe I'll like one color better than the other. I would say you can do this with marker, you know, just regular markers. I don't know. I haven't tried it. But again, this is going to streak because I'm not doing it right. Because it says to go one direction and you probably need to wait for it to dry and all that. And I'm not doing any of it. But these are Hoo-Hoo, I guess. Hoo-Hoo. I like the name. Kind of cool. All right, so now I'm going to put my little piece back in here. And look at that. I didn't even color where I needed to color on that side. Actually, I need to turn that over. Which color do I want to show? I don't guess it matters, does it? Which side I have showing. Because it can turn. It can be for any direction. So that's what I did. I painted it with alcohol markers. And actually, you know me, I like the streaking because it gives it a grungier look. I really like that. Can you see that? How grungy that looks? I love that. So now I'm just going to glue this. I have that number in there. And yes, it looks kind of plain, but I'm going to do more. And so I'm going to glue that. I'm just using Barely Arts glue. I glue it to this, my packaging. Kind of, like I said, I've still got it sandwiched in there. Glue this side. I don't know that you would have to glue it to your paper first, but I find it's easier than me trying to hold on to it because I do like to sew around them. You could also, if you don't have a sewing machine, you could do faux stitching. That would be fun too. I think that would be just as pretty. I love the faux stitching though. I just think it works great. So now I'm going to glue this shut. And the stamping, you could do that before you glued it shut too. That's the way I prefer to do it. Just like this. You know, you could put little brads in it instead of sewing. And, you know, still make it a charm. I thought they were so cute. There is that. How cool. Now I'm just going to trim it up. And, oh, I wonder, can I rough this? It's crooked. Crooked as all get out. There I go. Should I rough it? Can I rough it? You know, I feel like there's a way I can hurt myself with this thing too, but I don't care. I'm using it. I love it. I'm just so tickled with it. Thank you, Karen. There's not you know, a lot of tools that well, there is a lot of tools I don't have, but this one, for some reason, I just always thought it would be so cool to have it. But I kept talking myself out of it. Like, no, you do not need that. Well, I don't need it, but I love it. That's just the long and short of it right there. Love it. sometimes we want a lot of things we don't need. Okay, so I'm going to use, I think my saddle brown. Nope, that's not right. My timber brown. And thank you to, I think it was Belinda, said these have refills, and it looks like I should have known that, but I don't know that I ever looked into the refills for these, but I should do that. I need to do that because I use them all the time. I love the stays on. I never have to worry about, you know, if it's going to smear off, because you know, pretty much so far, everything I have tried it on, it works. It just stays. It dries really quick. So if you're not going to, if you don't have stays on, this next step, you'll want to do your stamping before you put on your packaging, because that packaging is, you know, the cellophane, so you can't really, ooh, I forgot to go around here. I need to use my little Q-tips. That's probably not really how it's meant to be, but I'm going to do it. Probably not picking the right one. I probably need something pointy, don't I? Fun. I love this. So I'm just going to lay my thing. And if I hurry, I can probably get it off of there if I do get any on my window. Oh, that works good. Look at that. Ooh, I'm so excited. Isn't it fun to have something that you enjoy doing, that after all these years you still get such a kick out of things? I really do. I'm telling you. I know that you guys do too, or you wouldn't do it. It's just fun. There's always new things. People are so smart and try all these things, so there's always something new for us to try. Matter of fact, this video today was not only supposed to be tabs, then on the way to make the video, I saw Gail's video from today and thought, okay, I want to do this instead, and I didn't end up doing any of it, but, oh, I got two sides, don't I? Okay, so I'll fast forward you through this so you don't have to watch this. Oh, this is, I don't even need to cover that window. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited about this. Wonder if I should be washing these out when I'm done. Anybody know? Probably says on the package, doesn't it? Sorry, I said I was going to fast forward and then I didn't shut my mouth. Now I'm done. Well, almost done. I do love that. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's cool. Oh, here it says clean with soap and water. Okay, I will do that. What happens when you read? Lots of good things. Okay, so before I sew, I'm going to go ahead and, boy, I love that. I wish you could see it better. It kind of looks like water, you know, like a rippling effect where we did that. Alcohol ink. So let's see. I wanna put another one of these flowers in the middle. I'll probably just use the same one. It's a good shape, a good size for these. Oh, that is so pretty. I love it. Oh, I have a number on this side. Okay, so I'll pick something different for this side. Okay, you guys, Dee and Joanne, you all will be proud of me. I wiped off my stamp. Now, granted, it was on my pant leg, but I still wiped it off. I think it still counts. I want to go ahead and stamp something else in there. Maybe, I guess, some numbers. Oh, there it is. There it is. Kind of smudge that a little bit, but it's okay. It's not going to hurt a thing. Maybe I can, oh, I can. I can still wipe it off. Good for me. All right, let's try again. Let's try to do better. Very good. I like those numbers in there. Of course, you couldn't see that because I had it just a shining, didn't I? I'm sorry. Okay, so here's my little flower. I love it so much. And then I'm going to stamp, I don't know, something here at the bottom. That looks good. Loving that. And I think, go ahead and do that. I don't know why. And put some numbers on the back too. I get real number happy, don't I? I have this. I like to just use the top of this and put specimen. This is a Tim Holtz stamp. Pretty sure. Well, I know it is. Yeah. Can't see it very good, but I'll do it on the... No, I won't either. Ooh. Like that? I like that. Okay. All right. So I'm loving that. And that's from my jelly plate. So I'm going to sew around that. But before I do it, let's do one. Let's do something out of this. And I have this stamp. Or not stamp, punch. This is looks like double hearts. Should I do it vertical or... No, I'll make it a different. I'll do it different. Okay. Trying to make sure. And I know that I'm not getting that in there evenly. Just know it. First time I've ever used that punch. And again, that was... I don't know where that came from. That was, I'm sure, an online sale as well. Okay. So I'm going to cut this little piece. And I'm going to paint it. I want to do this one in a... It's got blue in that Florentine paper. So I want to do some blue. Maybe that'll show up pretty good. Did you guys like that, the charm where I just made punches? I just did punches, and then I put that paper in there. I thought that was different. I kind of liked it. Okay, so that looks neat. Can you see? See, it's kind of glassine. I like that. So that's all I'm going to do to this one. I will put some stamping on the outside, but because I'm not putting any book page or anything in the middle, I'm just going to glue this. I do like that stamp. I just pulled out some... I keep saying stamp. Punch. I like that punch. I just pulled out some different ones I have had, so just to use. Just try to different things. And that is neat. I like that a whole lot. So I'm going to trim this up where it's not so cattywampus. That's going to be a cute little charm to hang from a page too, isn't it? Oh, I like that. Can you see that the blue in there? I'm getting it for you. Very pretty. Okay, so I might still need to stamp a little something, don't I? And then I'm going to sew. I just hate stamping this Florentine paper because I think it... Oh, here's another one I made. I forgot about this one. This one, I took that punch that's like for a lanyard tag and just went down through there. And then color... I think that's black is what I used on that one. I'll sew that one too. That'll be fun. I forgot about that one. Okay, so I'm going to punch or stamp a number. I don't know if I'm stamping or punching, do I? I'm just talking out my hind ends what I'm doing. Okay. I think I'll just do something like this and see if it shows up very good on that Florentine. I was thinking my stamping didn't show up very good on the Florentine before. Yeah, it shows up somewhat. Not that great. Not that great. And I hate to try to go back over it because I don't want to mess up this paper. I love it. I don't even think it needs anything else. I'm just going to sew these 3. And I'll be right back. This is so much fun. I love these. I'll be right back. These are so cute. I love these. So I did some crazy sewing on this one. I don't know if you can see it. That's fun. And, you know, there's really no point to them other than they're fun. They're going to be cool to hang off the side of a page. I think they'll add to, you know, just looks. Just neat things to add to a page. And that's fun. I think that's fun sometimes. These, I don't know. Yeah, I'll add a little. I started to say, this one, I don't think I'll add an eyelet. I just think I'll do a really small punch. I did that on some of them. I didn't add an eyelet to every one of them. So what do you think? Do you think they're cute? I love them. And it goes to show you don't have to have anything specific to make them out of. These are magazine page that I used my jelly plate for. Same with that. Magazine page, book page. That's magazine. This is Florentine paper. This is made from packaging. Just like this. It was probably a chip box. And this stuff in here is packaging as well. This one is Florentine paper. This one is a magazine page that was jelly printed. And again, with the jelly print magazine page. So, I mean, these were made out of just nothing. And look how cool they are. I love them. I hope you guys do. Trying to move it where it's not so shiny. I hope you love them. Make some. They're fun, easy, quick. Just use your scraps. And again, I don't think you have to have alcohol ink. You don't even, I just liked it because it kind of gives that, oh, stained glass kind of look. That's what I liked about it. I hope you like these. Oh, goodness. I almost forgot, you guys. This is day 7. I have to stamp something with a 7 and initial it. I think there's a 7 in that, but I think that's kind of cheating. So let me find a number 7. And I guess I probably don't even have to stamp it, do I? I could probably write it. If I could find something to write with. Here's my little micro pen. Oh, I just really like this. I really think I want to stamp it, though. Wonder if one of these will fit or if they're too big. I kind of been using this stamp for all of them. So I kind of like to stay with that. But, I mean, not like I have to. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I might just make a mess out of the whole thing, mightn't I? Okay, here we go. Day 7. It looks good. Look. It looks good. Yay. Okay. Now I'm going to initial it. And I forgot to show on the other video, yesterday's video, or maybe it was today, I'm not sure, where I signed it. I did sign them. I just didn't show it on camera because I forgot till I was done. All right. So thanks for hanging in there. I hope you guys like this. Day 7 of Mixed Media March 25. And we've made some fun little, I guess you would call them maybe stained glass charms. Very, very neat. I love them. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.